How's it going, everybody? Two-Wheel Tony here, giving you a little bit of a long-term review on the 2021 Giant TCR Advanced Pro 1 with the rim brakes. This is the carbon fiber all the way around, carbon wheels, SLR 1s. So you've seen a couple of my other videos where I gave you the free hub sound and kind of like the introductory to the bike. So I've had the bike for a couple of months now, put probably about maybe 2,000 miles on, somewhere in that area. I got 4 bikes, it's kind of hard to get them all in there. So a couple of things I've changed on this bike since I've got it new. Obviously the first thing I changed, I think it was in my last videos, I went with the older SLR stem carbon fiber. This is 100 millimeter down from 110. I just like it, it's a little bit stiffer for sprinting. Obviously I took down some of the shims down here, slanted down a little bit, using Giant's Air Light stem retainer. As you can see, this is kind of like hollow, goes right down. The retainer's glues inside, it's a lot lighter, but once you do it, you are committed. Supercaz Gold Star tape. I just wanted to bring some gold out into this bike. I don't know why. It came with no gold. I just decided to start throwing it in there and it worked out, and I don't know, I guess it's the Italian in me, but I kind of like it. You see down there, even on the wheel, I did the one in gold, and I got the gold skewers on here from Easy Bike Store. They were great, titanium skewers, great price. Really light, less than 50 grams. And of course the gold on the valve stems. Water bottle cages are Supercaz. They are gold and chrome mix with some Tour de France bottles with the gold trim on them. Really digging them. I went with the KMC SL Light chain and the gold black mixed combo. I see them out there all the time in solid gold. That looks great, but I didn't want to just do that much gold on there. I wanted to kind of like mix it up a little bit. Once again, titanium skewers in gold, the SLR 1. So one of the biggest upgrades I made to this bike was going with the cassette saddle. This saddle retails about $300, carbon fiber, very, very, very light. But what I love about the saddle, besides the fact that it still uses Giant's unit clip design where you can use their integrated tail light, which also has the mounting hole down here that would allow you to put either the fender or a hard saddlebag on it, clips right in, makes things nice and tidy. What I really like about the saddle though is it's very comfortable for me. It's about a 143. It has plenty of cushion on it, so when you're riding slow bumps, whatnot, it just absorbs them up no problem. But yet when you're running power under the saddle, you don't get that flex. It kind of just works like a good shock absorber system on a car or like a Baja racing truck. It'll allow it to be soft, but it'll just, under certain frequencies of vibration, just absorbs it better. I can't explain it, I'm not an engineer, but it just works. So this bike came equipped with full Ultegra. It's got 1134. I went with a Dora Ace cassette on back just to save a little weight back there. Just, you know, it is what it is, a little bit of a weight weenie. So this bike comes with the Giant, call that the cadence sensor with the power meter in here on both sides, left and right. So far I've had no issues with it. It seems to be working just fine. It takes about 5 seconds to calibrate it before every ride. It just syncs up with your Bluetooth on your phone. Works flawlessly, gives you a watch, gives you your cadence, your RPM, whatnot. That being said though, I'm not using the wheel sensors for speed. So my speed is being determined off of the GPS on the computer itself. So sometimes it goes a little glitchy on you, but it works. Speaking of computer, Giant Neos Track. I love this computer because it just gives you everything you could possibly ever need as far as information goes. You customize it however you want. Power, instant power, heart rate, your gradient, your altitude, average power, max power, speed, everything you could ever want in a computer, it's there. Battery lasts forever. It's about 30 hours in the battery. One of the biggest questions I get from a lot of my followers is about the tires. I'm still running the stock tires from Giant. These are the Gavia AC1s. These 2021 tires seem to work great. I have no complaints with them whatsoever. The grip is just phenomenal. For those who ride with me, they'll tell you, I'm one of those kamikazes who go flying down the hills, and I have no problem with the bike ever feeling like it wants to slide out. This thing's just rock solid going through the corners here. Tires grip forever. As far as pressure, my body weight goes anywhere from 195 pounds all the way up to about 215, maybe 216 during the winter time. Air pressure on these tubeless tires, and I am running them tubeless, and I only have to with the hookless rims, I'm running between 82 to 85 PSI, and that seems to be my sweet spot for around here in North Jersey. As many of you know, the roads around here they basically suck, but it is what it is. No issues though. As you can see, they're not super hard, very supple. I can squeeze them in and out, no problems. I just absolutely love them. They may not be the lightest tire out there, but so far so good. I'm riding over a lot of debris around here and it just works. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer them as best I can as soon as possible. Overall, Giant hit another home run with this bike, man. And this is my third TCR. Some of you may know who follow me. And I gotta tell you, this is the best of the best so far. I have no complaints. It's super light. Oh, by the way, the weight on this bike is this medium large. As it sits right now, without the water bottles and without the computer, that's including the tail light and everything else on the bike, it comes in at 15.9 pounds. So we're just under 16 pounds on this bike. So I can't complain. We're talking about, you know, a $3,500 bike with just a few bucks into it, and there we go. We're sub 16 pounds. Can't complain. All right, guys, be safe. I hope you enjoy. Ask any questions. Take care.